I was doing a sales demo recently for a customer and showing them the sales agent in Business Central. And they raised a question that was, what if a customer requests a part using a part number that isn't our part number? So it's actually maybe the supplier's part number or an OEM part number. Can we get the sales agent to recognize those part numbers instead of our own? So at the time I looked at it and it didn't appear that it worked, but on closer inspection, or maybe with the new release of it possibly, I found there is a way to do this. So I just thought I'd give you a quick video to show you how you can do this in your system. So I'm in a Cronus database here, and on this item, the Athens desk, I've set up under the item references a couple of additional references, and one of them is I've set barcode for want of something better. So barcode with the reference number XYZ123 with a description of the Rolls-Royce XYZ123. And then I sent in an email requesting a quote for this part, and the sales agent didn't recognize it to start with. However, I noticed that when it didn't recognize it, it did ask me for further instructions. So if I look at the sales agent over here, we can see that under this particular timeline for this particular step here, it couldn't find the item. The requested item, the Rolls-Royce part number XYZ123, is not found in the system. Please make the item available or stop the task and handle manually. But there was an option below that to add additional instructions. So I thought, okay, I'll use some plain English and I will tell it to check item references for matches. I did that, confirmed it, and lo and behold, it went off and it created me a quote. So it then created me a quote which was sent out to the customer via the usual process of the sales agent for that part. So that's great. So that works. I'm happy now that it will recognize for this particular customer and this item a correlation between the vendor's part number and our part number in the system. But I want to test it further. If I write in with another customer with another email address and with a different part number for a different item, will it continue to work in those scenarios as well? So let's follow through and see. So here I am in my email and I'm just sending in a little request saying, hi, I've got a Volkswagen vehicle and I need a replacement part for their part number ABC987. If you sell them, can you send me a quote for 2, please? Thanks. And I'll send that off. And now back in Business Central, I've got the sales order agent set up, so it asks me to confirm every step that I go through. Now, obviously, when you get more confident with what it's doing, you can make it automate these steps and do it without you checking. But for now, I'm reviewing everything. And I can see here that I've got a new review incoming. And if I click on that, it says income request for a quote for 2 replacement parts, blah, blah, blah. So I can say review that. It opens up the email that I've got. I can check the email and say I'm happy with that. Fine, off we go. Now it's going to go away and it has to think about what it can do with that email. And now we can see that we've got the new message appeared. So we're going to review this and see what it said. So it's sending out on a quote here. So it's saying, thank you for your inquiry for the Volkswagen replacement part, ABC97, item number, and it's given me one of my item numbers in the Athens mobile pedestal, 2 of those with a unit price and then a line amount, obviously, for those totals. So that has found an item, which is great. So I'm going to confirm that, or perhaps actually before we do that, we should check and see if that's the correct item. So let's go to our item cards. And we're going to go and check 1906S. So down here, 1906S, Athens mobile pedestal. We go into the item card, and then we look at the related item references. And under here, you can see that I've got a barcode reference, reference number ABC987, replacement for a Volkswagen ABC987. So I'm happy it's found me the right part. So I can send that out. I come back to my Copilot agent. I can confirm that and say, fine, send out the quote to the customer, and the quote's gone out. So that goes to show that once you give it real English instructions, also real language instructions, it will pick up on those and it saves them in the model and it will use that going forward. So I think that's a fantastic little piece of functionality in the sales order agent. And I presume with other future agents within Business Central that's worthwhile remembering. Thanks for watching this video. We hope you found it of use. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like the video. You can also follow us on other forms of social media with our Quick Dynamics tag, and you can visit our website at quickdynamics.co.uk. Thanks again.